in one try. This is record speed for me. It almost never works. Usually it takes like 15 minutes to get my stupid Elgato to cooperate. Because it's a jerk. Okay, well, it's time for... Wait, I forgot to actually change over the game, too. Silly me. Just like this game because it's ink slop. I already made this joke and have nothing else to compare it to. Oh, that's good. Foam Stars ripoff! Okay. Let's see, what are even the stages? Wahoo and Lemuria? Lemuria Hub's okay. I wonder what that big update that's gonna happen at the end of January even is. Everything about this new Splatoon update is so strange. Because they've never announced an update early. They usually shadow drop an update. Which is already kind of weird. And not only did they announce it in advance, they are making it a major version number, not a, not like a minor one. It's going to straight up version 11 instead of version 10 point whatever. And then after that, they also said that they aren't going to add any new weapons. So it's like, what are they cooking? New game mode? Permanent tricolor. I could see that. Nintendo keeps shadow dropping shit out of nowhere, and I think there's an ongoing Nintendo Direct we know nothing about. Maybe life is the Nintendo Direct. Maybe the Nintendo Direct is the real friends we made along the way. Watching you play Turf War spikes my blood pressure. I don't know if I should be honored or not. Oh, that was a good one. Simple, just play Mario Kart instead or Kirby Air Rider. Splatoon is a bad game anyway. Says the Pokemon ZA fan. Ah, we traded. Oh well, trades take them out of the battle too. Nice work, team. Especially because I'm sloppy as fuck right now. Not in the toppy way. I wish it was in the toppy way. I actually have a copy of Pokemon Legends ZA, so I totally could actually play it and feel like I have an opinion by saying that I've been able to play it. I just don't want to. Ow! It's very repetitive. I've heard the tutorial is unbearably long. Yeah, we probably lost that last second, damn. Yep, oh well. It's about a good 1.5 of 2 hours of dialogue before you get access to walk to a clothes store on your own volition. You tell me that there's 2 hours of gameplay before I get to actually, like, access the world instead of being railroaded? Gameplay? Okay, yeah, that was a bit... I'm asking for a bit much. I don't understand why it feels like the Pokemon Company is so obsessed with not letting Game Freak actually make the game they want to make. Like, they just refuse to give Game Freak the time and budget to make a game. It's insane. Shit. We'll see what happens when Gen 10 gets announced next month. I'm very much looking forward to the initial trailers looking very good and very promising, and then for all of the stuff in the initial trailers to be removed at launch. I don't know if you guys have seen, but there was a video that went around of early beta builds for Legends ZA. And you could see that they're actually cooking with some interesting and, like, well-designed stuff, but because of time restraints, they had to, like, neuter their game. And it's so sad. Oh, fuck! And maybe part of it, too, is the Switch 1 being bad. But I don't know, though, because the Switch 1 could handle some really good games. You just need the time to actually optimize it. Shit! Oh, fuck. I just unplugged my TV cable. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. I don't have audio. And the audio is probably going to come through my mic. Oops. This is unfortunate. Oh, God. Nice! Just lock in. I did? Let's hope my team locked in. It looks like they did. They did. Nice bumps. It's a case-by-case thing. Depends on the developers. It's just that Game Freak never has the time. Yeah. Hoping that Scarlet and Violet's horrible release radicalized the Pokemon Company and gives Game Freak more time moving forward, or at the very least more than 30 members of the team. Because they did delay ZAA by a year, so I don't know. That's difficult. It depends entirely on how much, at least in my opinion, I think that depends entirely on how much you, how much of an optimist you are. I've always been well, not always, but I tend to be a bit more of a pessimist. And also, I don't know really how the Pokemon Company works. I feel like if it was, like, a straight-up Nintendo company, like, if it was Nintendo itself, they'd probably see the initial launch being the way it was and be like, maybe we should give them more time. But I also wouldn't be surprised if, the Pokemon Company was just like, it sold record numbers, let's do it again! And that's also my fear with New Horizons, because a lot of the complaints for New Horizons didn't come until after updates stopped, and people realized, oh wait, there was nothing here. And then people started complaining about New Horizons. It didn't have, like, a bad launch or anything. Its launch was fantastic, especially because everyone was stuck indoors. Damn it! Why was everyone stuck indoors? I was asleep. I was indoors anyway, so it's not like it affected me. There we go. That was close. Uh-oh, there's Axol. Ah, I didn't see the auto bomb down there. My aim is terrible right now. I should not be playing an aim-heavy weapon. I need to warm up with a more generic weapon. There we go. Hey, buddy. I was just asking to get that shot up my butt. I'm here to eat ass and lick names. You should play a weapon that takes 0 skill to master, or a weapon only losers use to get an easy win. You need to use the... I don't know anything about Splatoon 3 meta. There's freshest fits button. Okay, weapon that takes 0 skill, you say? Yeah. Here's a weapon that takes 0 skill. Cue laugh track. I remember Splatoon 1 having a roller problem because of that one that comboed with the Kraken. It really depended. Like, I think the worst part is that, outside of... Like, I'm pretty sure that the Crack-On roller was, like, the worst Kraken weapon. But because it was easy to access, and there was a really big... like, adrenaline rush if you got to splat someone in one hit with the roller, most people would use Crack-On. Look at this. Hold on. Look at this fucking accuracy. Look at this. I am praying to God to actually hit my shots. Crack on these nuts. Why the fuck is matchmaking taking so long? I can't back out either. I'm stuck here. You're about to DC? Probably. Oh, hey. The strategy is to just be as annoying as humanly possible. Speaking of Crack-On roller, the huge issue with Crack-On rollers, its sub-weapon does nothing to help the main weapon. Beacon is very good for if you already have a way to get in good position, but Kraken roller needs its sub-weapon to be able to get into position. And so it can't really use its sub very efficiently if it can't get into position. Joy on board. When does Marie show up and take off her shoes? I don't think I have, I don't think I have Source Filmmaker. So I can't help you there. That's the content you get from playing Source. It's all about Blender. Oh. Is that what kids are using these days to create their fetish content? Oh yeah, last second Booyah Bomb, let's go. It's what they use if they want to make good fetish content. Who wants to make good fetish content? I say that, and yet I feel like, for some reason, it's usually fetish content that has the most passion put into it. Overwatch players, they want to make the good fetish content. Okay, I want to warm up my aim at least a little bit. Fuck it! What is happening? Why aren't my buttons working? What the f... That was really weird. All of a sudden, my buttons just stopped working. Is my controller dying? Like, breaking dying? Potty man! Overwatch Source Filmmaker slot versus insert series here Blender gem. Yeah, eat shit, bucko. Oh fuck, they have cooler. Just realized we have two blobbers. Oh jeez. Well, at least I got my special off. It didn't do anything to affect anyone. Hey now, don't misgender yourself. You're not the potty man. You're the potty woman. Get it right. Yep, there's the reef slider. Hit it! Oh my god! My accuracy is just not it right now. What is our charger doing? No, oop. I didn't mean to hit that button. There, I played your game. I went to your this way, and look what happened. We're still losing. Why were you a charger in the enemy base? What the fuck? Today I'm going to snipe from the enemy back lines. Said no one sane ever. Weapon is so fucking ammo hungry. I wish either its range or its ink consumption was just a little better for what it is. Oh well. We play it because it looks cool. Anywho, speaking of, shadow drops, apparently Nintendo just shadow dropped team battles for Mario Kart World. So, I don't know what the fuck Nintendo's doing. I don't know why they're just shadow dropped. Remember when they just shadow dropped an entire Paper Mario game? What was up with that? Was Origami King even any good? I know that a lot of people don't like the modern Paper Mario trilogy. I hate my life. It's a great name. Ever touched Color Splash Sticker Stars dog shit? Oh, I'm fully aware. I don't really keep up with ChuggaCon right now, but I do remember one of the last things I watched from him being his full-ass rant about Sticker Star being ass. And I remember loving that video. It was genuinely hilarious. Get dosey-doed, bozo. Oh, shit! They also added Polish. You like Origami King as someone who liked Thousand Year Door, or is your favorite game? Interesting. I feel like most people's favorite Paper Mario is Thousand Year Door, but weirdly enough, I think mine might be Super. I know it's like completely different, but God, its story is so good. By the way, in case any viewers wish to join me in Turf War or Salmon Run, I have a pool code. It's just my username. So you don't need to add me to your friends list. Okay, now that I've warmed up, let's try ballpoint again. I feel like I had a dream about Paper Mario a couple days ago. Or maybe I was just dreaming about talking about Paper Mario. I don't remember. I have a lot of dreams, especially when I take melatonin, and when I take melatonin, they get really fucking weird. I write them down in a Discord server with friends. Here, let me get one of them. After this fight. Sorry, Bucket. Hit it! Okay. Gotta reload. There's an ink mine. Can't hit that. I tried. Oh, fudge. I am being assaulted from all angles. Damn it. If you add me to your friends list, I'll be impressed how you got my personal information. Being assaulted from all angles sounds like a good time depending on who you are. Oh, that reminds me, I was doing dishes the other night, and my wife and I have this thing. We used to just hang out together while we did the dishes and listen to music, but she's recently started reading Reddit posts while we do the dishes. And she found an Ask Reddit, and it was like, what is a fantasy that you know will never come true? And someone was like, I want to be chained up and used by several women in a row. And it just sounded like kind of weird at first, but then we read the comments. Turns out the person was a lesbian, and for some reason that made it way funnier. Would you believe me if I said you told me your social security number when you were younger? I wouldn't believe you because I didn't know what it was. Okay. Here's my dream. I wrote this down. I dreamt I was taking up a mountain with my sibling, my wife's dad, and my dad. We stop at a bookstore, and that's like halfway up the mountain, and there's this really old lady who runs it. My brother tries to steal one of my fries, and I smack his wrist, which the old lady didn't like. She scolded me, telling me to express how I don't wish to share my fries verbally instead of smacking him. Anyway, I proceed to look through the bookstore, and I find a CD for a single from Porter Robinson titled I'm Seuss. It is officially licensed by Disney. I go to buy it, but it turns out the old lady running the bookstore is actually an alien who's trying to get my dad to make a machine for her that will create a giant tungsten cube. These are the sorts of dreams I have while I'm on melatonin. Oh, fuck. I've never seen Gravity Falls, for the record. Well, okay, until today. I actually saw my first episode of Gravity Falls today. So, I lost my Gravity Falls virginity. I just started Gravity Falls? Yeah. The way that me and my wife do dinner, or do TV shows, is we watch we watch one episode of two different shows, every time we have dinner. And we, whenever there's a show that we want, that we didn't pull, we put a point in it to, like, weigh the odds in that show's favor. And she put, like, 22 points into Gravity Falls, and we only just got it. It was 14% of the entire wheel. I should hold off on my onions. No, you can do whatever the hell you want. Make your onions, even if I haven't seen Gravity Falls. There's so much media out there, it's impossible for two people to have seen the exact same stuff. I already know that Bill Cipher is insane. I know that Dipper is trans. And I know that, I think that's it, actually. So that's kind of like everything you need to know about Gravity Falls, right? I just binge a bunch of episodes with my husband and break it in between with a season of Master Chef. The police officers are gay. Okay. Now I know everything about Gravity Falls. The police officers are gay, Dipper is trans, and Bill Cipher is insane. I used to binge TV shows. But then I realized that all of the shows that I binged, I don't remember fuck all about them. And I kind of hated that. I kind of hated that I was, like, putting my time into these, like, genuinely really good pieces of media. And I wasn't remembering dick squat about anything I was watching. Me and my hubby just finished regular show, then we watched Death Note, and it's horrible Netflix. Oh, you watched the movie for Death Note? Oh, God. I know that, the Death Note movie is terrible. I don't know how bad. But looking back, I think the weirdest part about the controversy about the Death Note movie was that the most beef that everyone had about the Death Note movie was that they made L black. Like, looking back, why is that the beef they had with it? Reminds me of the Little Mermaid thing, where I was like, you can't make L black! And it's like, why the fuck not? Who cares? It's a fictional mermaid princess. It's our anime era. Well, if you ever need recommendations for anime, I have, like, a huge fucking Google Doc full of reviews for pretty much every show my wife and I have watched. There's so much wrong with the movie. I don't know how L getting a bit of melanin is what won out. No, for real. Yeah, I wasn't a Disney Channel kid growing up, and it didn't help that Gravity Falls started, like, right around the time that I lost my, cable. So I couldn't watch it on anything. And so I just didn't. Same with Steven Universe. It's also why I didn't watch Steven Universe until years later. It's because I didn't have anything to watch it on. Ah, shit, that was a good shot. From what I've heard, the adaptation for, what's it called? Cowboy Bebop is also really bad. I wouldn't get into Steven Universe until 2015, which I think is when the show started hitting its stride thanks to lesbians. I was a little scared to get into Steven Universe because everything I heard of it was the fandom horror stories, and I was like, oh god, how bad could the media be to create a fandom like that? And then it turns out the show was just gay, and it had kids watching it, and that's what its crime was. It had kids watching it. It had its issues, but what didn't? No, yeah. Not to mention, I feel like a lot of shows' issues, aside from the whole diamond forgiving thing, which I guess is just an ideological difference for Rebecca Sugar, religion, something, I don't know. That's what I've heard, at least. The only real issues that show had was just, it was getting fucked over by Cartoon Network, which could be said for a lot of shows. Oh god, Infinity Train. I fucking love Infinity Train. And everyone in charge of Infinity Train's downfall can suck the fattest, dirtiest, most STD-infested cock. Shit. Oh, I'm so lucky that shot didn't land. Okay, I need to get out of there. That's a bad spot to be. Hi, Lime. Hi, Marvelous. You're just in time for us to start our Salmon Run section in one more match. Oh, fuck! Ah, oh, damn it! How's it been so far? I don't know. I'll show you my win-loss ratio after this, but I haven't really been minding. Animal Crossing was a little slow because for some reason Tom Nook was closed for, like, the 1 hour I streamed it. Hot damn, nice! Good job, Gay Lewis. Never watched Infinity Train. Really wanted to, though. It's really worth it. Genuinely really good. I don't like overhyping things, so I don't want to, like, talk too much about it, because I'm always scared of overhyping something and then someone watches it and it's not that good. Ah. I guess we're doing Salmon Run now. Anyway, here, I'll show you my win-loss. You be the judge. Right here from Lemuria. So that's 6-4? Should have woken up Tom Nook's ass with the shovels. You can only do that in the Japanese version. Because the Japan... Okay, I don't know... I'm gonna info dump a little bit about Animal Crossing, because it's... The original release is so weird. The first Animal Crossing is called Animal Forest, and it launches in Japan for the Nintendo 64. Then it launches again in Japan, called Animal Forest Plus, and it launches on GameCube. Then it launches as Animal Crossing in the West with new content. And then it relaunches in Japan, again, as Animal Forest E+, with new content on top of the content added in the American release. It's really weird. They just did that shit with Donkey Kong Country Returns. No, yeah, I saw they put Dixie Kong in it. Which is weird because it's a Wii game. And we're like getting new content for it now, which is wild to me. Anywho, if you have Splatoon 3 and are watching and you wish to play alongside of me, you can join with my pool code, LimeAnura, same as my username. I'm gonna give it a little bit, grab a snack, and see if anyone joins. So, oh, Bucket's here. BRB once more. Okay, I'm back. And by the way, I found it. I made a quick mock-up of the album art for my dream. Let me show you. Here it is. This is the exact album from my my dream, where I was up the mountain and Porter Robinson made a single, an official single for Disney. Isn't that beautiful? Seuss is the most important Latino rep ever, by the way. I believe it. What even are the weapons in this rotation? Hold on. It's Carbon 96, Brella, and I don't even remember the name of those. What are those called? Dowsers, that's it. You gonna dip for the night? 'Twas fun. Yeah, have a good night, J. Luma. I'm on the most important weapon. Got a stick. These fish sticks can be real menaces if you don't actually take care of them. I've had a surprising amount of runs ruined because of fish sticks. Temptation to join, but the switch is on the other side of the room behind me. Now I'd be so rusty out here. I don't care. If you want to play, you can. I'm doing this for a good time, not a long time. I mean, that said, I am on a, like, highest difficulty level, so... I'm not hazard level max, but I'm, like, the highest base difficulty. There we go. Hope you're having fun. Yeah! I'm having a good time. I'm just yapping and shooting my goo. That's like half of what it even means to be a trans woman. Autistic yaps and shooting goo. The other half is, skirt go spinny. And, having some sort of fascination with old technology, or new technology, just some sort of technology fascination. Shit, we got a big shot. Okay, got those out. Got another stinger. That's not fun. Dousers. I barely know how to use this weapon. Especially in Salmon Run. This weapon, I feel like this weapon is never in rotation. There we go. Nice! Good crab! Got that down. Got all these eggs over here. Oh shit, I'm getting smacked! Good splashdown! See, maybe if I praise my teammates, they'll continue to play better. Like dog, yeah, it's like dog clicker training. Look at how many eggs we got. Now we just need to live. Shit. Right as I said that. Booyah! Could have used that crab, but it's okay. That was real good. That was a good run. Good first run. Ooh, and the boss is Kohozuna, so it's gonna be pretty easy. I need to see if there's like any new strats for taking care of Triumvirate or specifically Joe. He's usually the biggest problem. Dowsers, okay. Got a fly fish already. Ouch. Okay, I'm just gonna leave those fuckers. Those eggs aren't worth it. Paint, paint. There we go. Come on. Car down. I had a friend once. Well, we're still friends. We just don't talk too often because that's the nature of some relationships. They always used to call the car the kitchen. And I always thought that was a funny name for it. Here, there's your story time. Woo-wee! Yeehaw! Cowabunga! All these words. Got another fly fish. Oh, bam. That was bad. That was bad. I wasn't able to get the fly fish, but I was able to get that at least. Wasn't a complete waste of a jet. let them handle that. Okay, I'm running back. Got egg. Oh yeah. Ooh, tornado. Not the best special wave for Inkjet, but it is what it is. I don't know why they're throwing them all the way up here. You need to throw them along the actual path. Oh my god, what are these guys doing? I mean, we got it, so it's not a big deal, but it's always so fun to see just how many eggs you can get. Let's go. Crack on, bucket. I wonder what mayonnaise made out of salmon eggs tastes like. I imagine you can make mayonnaise out of things other than just chicken eggs, right? Mayonnaise feels like a very customizable thing. I'm not even like a huge mayonnaise person, but like, there's gotta be something to it. Why would you ask that? Curiosity? It's not, like, that offensive of a question. Ooh, mud mouths. Oh, there's too many of these little fucks for me. There we go. I'm just saying, you're acting like I'm asking how to get away with murder. And all I'm asking is if you can make mayonnaise out of things other than just chicken eggs or bird eggs. Can you make gator mayonnaise? Or do gators only lay eggs if they're fertile? Because I know chickens lay empty eggs. Do gators lay empty eggs? I don't know a lot about gator anatomy. Not a question I want answered personally. I think you're just a coward. Considering salmon eggs are still tiny though, and not enough of an emulsifier on their own, it'd take a lot. I wonder what the biggest fish egg is. I have so many questions about biology right now, and not enough willpower to answer them because I'm fucking lazy. Good. Nice! Another fucking fly fish. Man. Fascinated about eggs right now. Are you an egg? Yeah. Could be worse. I could be into olive position. Much rather be an egg than be wanting to be egged. Impregnated. Is that where we get pregnant from? Are egg and pregnant connected? Can you really call lime an egg when there's not even any shell left? Very just a translucent membrane. Listen, I sleepy. Do you know how hard it is to get out of that little translucent membrane? It takes so much effort, and I'm EP. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, we somehow made it. I don't know how we made that. That was rough. Very difficult for a lot of species, actually. What, to get out of that little translucent membrane? Yeah, I've seen some snake breeders need to help them pass the membrane. Huh! Uh-oh! Stretching and oiter-dinking! Shucks! Can you imagine if pandas had to try and escape eggs if they were born from them? We would no longer have pandas. I don't think that would be a problem because pandas aren't laying eggs anyway. They wouldn't be laying eggs. They would just be too lazy to do that. They would die from, whatever it's called, eggbound. They'd just die from being eggbound because it'd be too much work to lay the egg. Good job, Lois. One mouse! Come on, Mr. Fresh. Oh god, that gold is so far away. Hey, give me that. That was mine! Y'all are lousy shots! Yeah, climb back into the mouth you came from, whores. Some birds are born as a special sharp part on their beak, especially to help them out with their eggs. I knew that. Birds are neat. I don't know the name of that special part of the beak, so I wouldn't survive it. I still wouldn't survive a trivia murder party round about that. Nice shots. Why is no one putting the eggs in? Okay, Mr. Fresh Guy's on it now. Bro finally woke up. Oh, fuck! 2 down at spawn! I don't know why I'm talking like anyone can hear me! Lois, get it together. It's called an aglet. No, it fucking isn't. Get your fucking Phineas and Ferb ass out of here. Yeah, Phineas is a real name. I know that, but is Ferb an actual name? Because I've never, outside of that show, I've never actually heard of anyone named Ferb. Uh-oh.
Ina, the salmons are here.
Whoa, that was bad! Ah! Shit. Down. Oh no, we aren't making this. There's no way. Damn it. Ferb is not a real name. It would be a rare surname, and apparently an even rarer nickname for Frank? Imagine being born and your parents name your siblings Phineas. Name your sibling Phineas, a real name with Hebrew origins, but you get saddled with Ferb, a collection of sounds they made up on the spot of hell. Well, the difference is that Ferb is British and a step-sibling. Ferb, I don't think... Ferb might be adopted. But I thought he was just the step-sibling. I thought they were just step-siblings. His full name is actually Ferbs? Ferb be like, man, I sure hope no one comes around to eat me. The dubious Ferbivore. Get it? Like herbivore. Okay, let's hope you work better, Angela. I'm surprised you know this much about Phineas and Ferb paper, considering the fact that you've told me you've never watched the show. Well, I sure hope they'd have no biological relation, considering Ferb's British. I would be embarrassed to be biologically related to a British person. At least related enough to be considered, like, not incest. Again, eggs in the basket. I'm sorry, gang. I can't really help with your griller killing. Shit, I didn't mean to throw that. 32 out of 23, that's good. Phineas and Candace aren't related to the dad either. They both were married and brought their kids together. Yeah. I googled it. What is this Google that you speak of? All I know is Google Gemini, my totally reliable helper AI companion, who I've tried to seduce on multiple occasions, but she won't show me her USB hole. I wonder how hard it actually could be to get these stupid AI chatbots to, like, get sexy with you. I imagine it's pretty difficult because they probably don't want that associated with their brand. Well, okay, Grok does. I've seen the Japan features that Grok has. And I'm not talking about the ones where they make child porn. That's an international feature. Resident Sleeper. Damn, is this gameplay that bad? Do you want me to talk more about fucking AI? I can do that. Please no. What is the legality? Like, if we put an AI in a bot body, what's the legality of fucking it? Stop. Why are you like what are you talking about? These are completely healthy and normal questions. How long do you guys think it's going to be before Grok makes more child porn? Or do you think it already has, and it's just flown under the radar because of how many people stopped using Twitter? That don't already consume child porn, at least. Like, I don't know about you guys, I could not consciously use a platform that has a built-in AI that produces child porn. As a feature. Am I gonna get blocked? Am I gonna get banned on Twitch for talking about this? I hope I don't get banned on Twitch for talking about this. This is political. No, it's not political. This is commentary about economy. Twitch. It's a joke. I'm talking. It's in Minecraft. It's in Minecraft. All of this is hypothetical in Minecraft. Oh, my ass cheeks! shit. Gee, I wonder why no one wants to interact during my streams. Oh, I know why no one wants to interact during my streams. We're not putting out nearly enough damage. Shit. Nice! Damn it! I don't think we're doing this. Fuck, yeah, we're cooked. I'm sorry, I choked hard on this fight. I choked really hard this fight. Sorry, it's not your fault, Bucket. You did your best. Okay. See what loot I got, at least. Chunks. That's about it. I mean, I got some scales, so it's not all bad. Wish I could get some bronze scales from those capsules, but... C'est la vie! Ah, no more dosh. See what I get from the capsule machine. I still haven't opened it. Oh, I already did open it. Well, aren't I Boo-Boo the Fool? Okay. You know what? I still need to, get that videotape for Allie in Animal Crossing. So... real quick, let's boot Animal Crossing back up. And see if, Betsy is out of the goddamn igloo.